a bird as a symbol of wisdom, happiness, beauty, and art. It is the inspiration of her creative costume. Created from rubber mats to form an Amazon warrior, attire accented with rhinestone and rickrack, blended to the black feathers, spray painted overall with gold as color of wealth and richness. This costume is embodying an endemic bird that once habitat the Philippines and flied around beaches and natures of Laguna. This costume is called the Philippine Oriole, or also known as Kilyawan bird. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 1. Number 2. Number 2 is wearing a royal blue modern Filipiniana embellished with gold embroidery, showcasing also its different sites in the city of Santa Rosa. She is wearing a festival costume for Santa Rosa's Reina ng Sikhayan Festival. The gold headpiece symbolizes the unity of brothers and sisters of different religion. The veil symbolizes respect for everyone. Hand accessories symbolize peace and love. The gown is wearing a fresh lavender 2-piece gazar evening gown with flowing long bands and ribbon accents to complement the beauty of a true BINIBINING IKATLONG LAHI. The gown is designed by Mr. Mark Marpuri. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 2. Very much, candidate number 2. And now, please welcome candidate number 3. Number 3, Miss Sasha Marie shows and represents the rich and progressive community of the province of Laguna. Special and colorful garments are ensembled, serve as the foundation of the costume that truly symbolize the strength and willingness of all Laguneños. Adorned with pearl beads that symbolize the cleanliness, purity, and hope of the province. Especially designed headdress reveal and show the positive mindset of all people in giving importance to the Laguna Lake. Fighting fish reveals the strong and unified community with a common interest way of living in the province of Laguna. The costume is called Palikpik. Proud to advocate Save the Laguna Lake, this is designed by Richard Barreto of Hitumi. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 3. Thank you so much, candidate number 3. now, please welcome candidate number 4. Of February, the municipality of Candaba, Pampanga organizes the Ibon Ebon Festival, or in other words, the Birds and the Eggs Festival. Generally, the celebration is organized in order to honor the migratory birds, which are a significant part of the nature of the Philippines and an important tourist attraction. No wonder that this festival is one of the most awaited events in Pampanga. The festival activities include street shows, parade, national foundation, cooking competition, kite flying, and many other activities. In particular, there's a street dance competition which includes the imitation of the bird dance competition. The most fascinating part of the festival, however, is the bird watching itself. Every year, thousands of kinds of rare and endemic birds gather in Candaba Swamp before counting their migration to different parts of the world. This costume is created by Arbon Luna Creation. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 4. Please welcome candidate number 5. Candidate number 5 also does the Ibon Ebon Festival, which is, of course, a celebration to honor the migratory birds. The costume is inspired by our national bird, the Philippine eagle. This costume intends to create awareness because the Philippine eagle is critically endangered. The gold color represents her magnificent journey. And just like gold, it is extravagant wealth and indestructible, just like our very own, who never gave up on her dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 5. Thank you so much, candidate number 5. And now, please welcome candidate number 7. Number 7 is wearing a single costume of Sultan Kudarat, inspired by the Muslim princess Sultan Kudarat. The golden roster symbolizes hope and peace, while the golden fan symbolizes the sun that shines above the city. This is designed by Alexa Aquino. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 7. number 7. And now, please welcome candidate number 8. Festival of Pagsanghan is held during the month of March. It is inspired by and dedicated to all the banqueros or the boatmen in Pagsanghan, and in honor of the town's patroness, Our Lady of Guadalupe. These boatmen serve as tour guides whose skills and dexterity demonstrated in maneuvering the boats upstream and against the strong currents of water until reaching the scenic view of the breathtaking Pagsanghan Falls. Local government aims to push the advocacy on environmental protection and the promotion of local tourism through the celebration of the Banquero Festival. This is designed by Arhon Luna. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 8. Thank you very much, candidate number 8. And now, please welcome candidate number 9. The Higalay Festival is a patronal festival held each year in Cagayan de Oro, Philippines, every 28th day of August, celebrating the feast day of St. Augustine, the patron saint of the city. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 9. Thank you very much, candidate number 9. And now, please welcome candidate number 10. Number 10 is proudly wearing a costume inspired by her town's festival, Paila Festival. The Carabao is a representation of Beleños' hard-working trade. Pila is known as the rice granary of Laguna, and agriculture is their primary source of income. The designer chose to incorporate a white Maria Clara, which represents the old Spanish houses in the town proper. Pila is also known for the well-preserved old houses that have been established since the Spanish era, bagging a name for the town as the Little Vegan of the South. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 10 from Bayang Pinagpala, Pila, Laguna. Very much, candidate number 10.
And now, let us welcome candidate number 11. Candidate number 11 is wearing the costume of the Dinagat Festival. Dinagat Festival is in Cordova, is a popular celebration annually held to showcase the livelihood and fishing culture of municipality. Dinagat is celebrated with religions association by holding during the feast of the town's patron saint, San Roque. Additionally, since the Cordovanhanan found the sea of the source of their daily life, Dinagat is organized and celebrated to raise awareness in respecting the sea and protecting it from the harm. Once again, our candidate number 11. Up next is candidate number 12. Candidate number 12 is wearing a costume from Paro Festival from Dasmariñas, Cavite. This costume is a 25-kilo butterfly inspired with Swarovski and acrylic stones. This costume symbolizes transgender woman that starts from a caterpillar turned into beautiful butterfly. Designer, Fia Garcia. Is our candidate number 13. Our next Binibini is wearing a traditional Filipiniana inspired by the Waling-Waling Festival of Bacolod. The Waling-Waling is said to be the rarest and most expensive orchid among thousands of species. Having that said, this costume has inspired elegance and sophistication from its headpiece that is embedded with Swarovski crystals that represent to be the most sparkling, just right to be compared by the beauty of Waling-Waling. Candidate number 13. Up next is our candidate number 14. Candidate number 14 is wearing the costume of Anilag Festival. Laguna teams with picturesque scenery and breathtaking natural wonders. This modern take on Filipiniana takes off from the Laguna, which has once been a subject rock ballad singing of its allure and wonder. Once again, our candidate number 14. Thank you so much, candidate number 14. And now let's welcome candidate number 15. Candidate number 15 is wearing the creation of Classica from Santo Niño Festival. She's wearing a tritone purpley lavender gown dazzled with Swarovski rhinestones that shines from its single piece that harmonize the year color and balance that luck and prosperity of the year. Once again, our candidate number 15. Welcome candidate number 16. Gets our definition in this sweeping purple number in Mikado silk, featuring a full-on drama with exaggerated puffed sleeves, body-nugging bodies, leading to a sluffery serpentine silhouette before flowing in elegant folds to the floor. A pair of black gloves add old world glamour realness and takes sophistication and finesse a notch higher. Thank you so much, candidate number 16. candidate number 17. Designer Lani Liwag. The Bakunawa is a serpent-like dragon in Philippine mythology. It is believed to be the cause of eclipse, earthquakes, rain, and winds. The movements of the Bakunawa served as a geomantic calendar system for ancient Filipinos and were part of the Hispanic rituals of the Babaylan. Our candidate number 17. Up next is candidate number 18. Kasuotang dala ni Binibini bilang 18 ay hango sa makulturang pagdiriwang ng kapistahan ng Santo Niño ng Kalibo Aklan, ang Ati-Atian Festival. Ito ay pinagdiriwang tuwing ika-3 linggo ng Enero bilang pagbibigay sa biyayang pinagkaloob ng patron ng Santo Niño. So much, candidate number 18. Up next is candidate number 19. The Ati-Atian Festival is a Philippine festival held annually in January in honor of the Saint Niño, Holy Child of Infant Jesus, in several towns of Panay Island. The festivity was originally a pagan celebration to commemorate the barter of Panay Island, where the Aita accepted gifts from Bornean chieftains called Datu, who fled with their families to escape a tyrannical ruler in exchange for being allowed to dwell in the Aita's island. Thank you so much, candidate number 19. And now, here's our candidate number 20. Designer, Lala Ramos Arcangel. This beautiful lilac fully beaded gown represents innocence and youthfulness of this beautiful lady. candidate number 20. Up next is our candidate number 21. Paglipad sa gisag na may tuturing ng ating pambansang agila, sumisimbolo ng mataas na hangarin bilang isang bansa. At gaya ng sektor ng LGBTQIA+, ito ay sumasailalim sa ating kalayaang ipakita kung sino tayo at gawin ang mga bagay na may responsibilidad at may kalayaan. Lilipad patungo sa tugatog ng tagumpay. Animoy ginto dahil buhay natin mismo ang ating kayamanan. Mula sa Agila Festival na nagsasabing ang bawat tao, anuman ang kasarian, ay palaging may kahalagahan. So much, candidate number 21. And now here's our last candidate, candidate number 22. Candidate number 22 is wearing a creation by Arhon Luna, a float-like costume that symbolizes the history, tradition, and values of the Cordilleras that celebrates the abundance of flowers in the city of Baguio.